Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Don't Talk Sports. My name is Dylan. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're talking about Josh Allen, and there's been a lot of talk over the past couple weeks, and even throughout the NFL offseason, about does Josh Allen need to, I guess, go Superman mode or like Cyborg freak in order for the Bills to win a championship. As you all know, if you're an NFL fan, you saw in the NFL offseason, STEFON Diggs got traded from the Buffalo Bills over to the Houston Texans. Everybody said this is the end for Josh Allen. He's going to be probably lose a step. This is the chance for the Jets because of with them having Aaron Rodgers that they're going to have a chance to go win the division from the Bills. Josh Allen over the first 3 weeks of the NFL season basically said, not so fast, motherfuckers. I am him. They're currently 3-0 in those 3 games. He's beaten every living shit out of people. The Cardinals game, first half, it was a mess. Second half, he came alive. In the Miami game, even before Tua Tagovailoa went out of that game with the concussion, but Josh Allen was beating the shit out of Miami's defense. And in the previous game, I believe the Monday Night Football game against Jacksonville Jaguars, I believe the score was 47-10. 47-10. Jacksonville, did you even show up for the game? But I kind of want to go through and talk about Buffalo's team, talk about everything they kind of have going on right now. Basically discuss how are they doing this? How are they being so much better than I guess what they were in the past when they had STEFON Diggs? And everybody right now is they're kind of talking about this narrative of, oh, they didn't need STEFON Diggs. I do want to point out, they went to AFC title games with STEFON Diggs. They went to the division round quite a few times, battled with the Chiefs quite a few times with STEFON Diggs. So I guess the big question that kind of needs to be asked is, did Josh Allen need STEFON Diggs to succeed? By the end of today's video, I might be able to answer that question. So without further ado, I'm going to go and get straight into this. If you're going to enjoy it, as always, make sure you're going to drop a like on today's video. Be very much appreciated if you do so. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, as you can see here, we have this Fox Sports article that kind of talks about, like, pretty much the question I'm asking. Why Josh Allen doesn't need to be the one-man show for the Bills to win. And with that being said, before it was Josh Allen with STEFON Diggs. If STEFON Diggs wasn't getting open or they were double-teaming him, triple-teaming him, they didn't have a run game as well. Josh Allen had to be a one-man show, and he had to go out there and start running for first downs. He was getting hurt a few times. As it says here, they replaced STEFON Diggs one man with a couple people. They replaced him with Matt Collins, Keon Coleman, the rookie they drafted, and Curtis Samuel. I believe Washington had him beforehand, but he's with Buffalo now, and all 3 of those pieces, when they played the Jacksonville Jaguars the other night, they look good. Then the big question mark for the Buffalo Bills is they were built on defense for quite a those few years. Whenever they were battling with the Chiefs, Bills always had like a #1 defense, top 5 defense at least, and as it says here, they said goodbye to 3, not just all-pro, but like Pro Bowl and all-pro secondaries from corner and safeties. Micah Hyde, goodbye. Jordan Poyer, goodbye. Tre'Davious White, goodbye. And then to make matters worse, their star linebacker Matt Milano got hurt in week 1. So it's like everything just went to shit for them. I think the big thing for the Bills as to why they're doing good, and this goes for offense and defense, they're playing together. It's like it doesn't matter about like, oh, we got to get the ball to STEFON Diggs. Oh, on defense, Tre'Davious White, Micah Hyde, all these guys, they got to make their plays. They got to get their picks. They got to get their catches. They got to go out there and make plays. It doesn't matter who makes the plays. Josh Allen, I think he kind of made a subtle shot at STEFON Diggs in his press conference after the game against Jaguars. As it says here from this article that I have pulled up conveniently, he was kind of being asked, like I said, after the game, and it says right here, quote from Josh Allen, when guys get to buy into this and really understand, like, I may not get the ball 4 or 5 times thrown to me in a game, but 1 or 2 times I do, I'm going to have opportunities to be in the end zone, you know? It's a fun and wonderful thing when you have a bunch of guys that don't care about the stats. They don't care about the touchdowns. And again, I think throughout the practice, we've just had this mindset of like, hey, let's just do the things the right way and find out ways to win football games. That's what we're doing right now. And you can kind of tell he's taking a shot at STEFON Diggs because it's like STEFON Diggs, he wants the ball 5 to 10 times a game, a touchdown, maybe 2 touchdowns, about 100 yards, because he wants to be the star of the show. And before you say, no, it's bullshit, look what happened against whenever the Texans just lost the Minnesota Vikings. STEFON Diggs looks like he barely wanted to talk to anybody. He looked like he already won out of it. It's like, man, fuck this team. Like, you guys suck. We're only scoring 7 points. I want out of here. And like Josh Allen is saying with this offense, from Shakir to Keon Coleman to all the guys, I forget their names that I just listed off, but none of them care who gets the ball. If this guy gets 3 touchdowns, the guy over here that got no catches and no touchdowns, he's going to be cheering for you and celebrating with you like you guys just won the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter if one guy got 4 touchdowns. It doesn't matter if this guy over here gets a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. Like the game happened, kind of like an Oprah Winfrey. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. Everybody's going to eat. And sometimes there might be a night where there's going to be no passing touchdowns. Josh Allen might run one in for himself, like on a quarterback sneak at the goal line. And then there might be times where James Cook, the running back, might get some work. He's going to get about 2 or 3 rushing touchdowns because they just get down to the goal line. And what are you going to do at 2nd goal, 3rd goal, 4th goal at the 1-yard line? Run it in. I want to take a second and look at the stats for the Buffalo Bills. Like I said, we're going to look at rushing and even receiving. look at the spread of like how the guys are kind of split up. Josh Allen, obviously, he's running the ball a little bit, but like I said, I don't think he needs to be doing this as much. But when it's like that secret weapon in the back pocket of like, if I need to run, I will, and it's going to expose defenses. But you can see James Cook getting the rock, and he's running the ball well. Ray Davis is running the ball well. And when it comes to receiving, as you can see, look at the spread of like how different everybody's getting the ball. Usually it's like one guy is getting like 20 to 30 targets, and that'd be Stefon Diggs. Everybody else has like 10 or less. Now it's like everybody's kind of getting spread out. Shakir right now is a little bit more, but he's getting open, to be honest. And then look at who's kind of scoring. Look at the touchdown separation. The guys are getting the ball, like everybody's getting a little bit of the pie. Shakir's getting a little bit of the pie. Holland's got a piece. Ty Johnson got a piece. James Cook getting a piece in the receiving game. Keon Coleman got a piece, like I said. Kincaid got a piece. I think moral of the story with Josh Allen and the Bills is, like I said, they don't care who wins or who like is the person that makes you win. If Josh Allen has to go out there and be Superman to win, they will do that. If Keon Coleman needs to have a big day, James Cook needs to have a big day. If the defense makes big plays and they can win a game through that, so be it. I think in the past few years we've always talked about Josh Allen, which I have too. He's a cyborg. He is a monster when he's out there on the field. He is like the reason you win games. The thing with the Buffalo Bills, it's not like with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs where it's like if Mahomes has a god-awful game, there's a good chance you might lose that game. With Buffalo right now, Josh Allen, he's having some bad games. But with those bad games, the one I think other important thing is he's not turning the ball over. He's not throwing like stupid, god-awful interceptions, running the ball with his hand all out there, fumbling the ball 2 times a game. He's protecting the ball a little good bit. Now, if Josh Allen and the Bills can keep this up, I think they have a real chance to go far this year. Now, I do believe they play the Chiefs again this year. We say it every single year. You beat the Chiefs in the regular season. What big whoop do you do? Yeah, I think they could have a chance to beat them again this year in the regular season because the Chiefs are not looking too good, even though they're 3-0 right now. Somehow they're 3-0, and they look like they stink on the football field. I mean, so far, all 3 of the games were close games. They haven't had a convincing win so far as of week 3. And I know a lot of people are going to start saying if the Bills beat the Chiefs whenever they play them, I want to say it's like week 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there, when the Bills play the Chiefs. If the Bills somehow beat the Chiefs in that regular season game, everybody's going to get hot. Everybody's going to start screaming and being like, oh my God, this is the year the Bills can do it. They can beat the Chiefs. I will believe it when they can do it in the playoffs. When the Bills can have the mindset to go into the playoffs and actually take it to the Chiefs. And when I look up at the final score, when it says final score, and I look at the Bills score, if that number is not bigger than the Chiefs, I don't believe they changed. But as of this current moment, I think the Bills are set to go far. And they don't need Stefon Diggs. They don't need the big premier playmaker. They are winning these games because they just do their job. They almost bought into like a New England Patriots mindset, like the Tom Brady way. And when it comes to Stefon Diggs, of them needing Stefon Diggs, I don't think they needed him. I think Stefon Diggs, he's doing good in Houston. He enjoys being in Houston. Like I said, the game against Minnesota, them losing that game, he's probably a little PO'd by that. But I think moving forward, they're happy in their conditions. Josh Allen is happy probably now without Stefon Diggs. I think he honestly likes not having him anymore. And Stefon Diggs, if he's happy in Houston, so be it. But other than that, I think I'm going to wrap up there. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did enjoy, as always, make sure you go and drop a like on today's video. Be very much appreciated if you do so. If you wanted to watch the entirety of today's video, thank you very much. And like I said, if you have a different opinion, do you agree or disagree with anything I said? Do you think Josh Allen is good without Stefon Diggs? Not good without Stefon Diggs? If you're a Bills fan, whatever your opinion may be, leave a complete opinion down in the comment section down below. I'd be more than welcome to kind of talk about you guys. If you're a fan of the content that I do post here and you want to hit that big red subscribe button, feel free to do so. And do not forget to hit that little notification bell. Be notified the second I post. But without further ado, this has been Dylan Talk Sports. Have a good work today. Peace.